Now, I thought I'd start this video off by just saying who I am and what I do. So my name's Alex. The channel's called Hustling with Alex. And what we do on this channel is we go to the Carboot sales, charity shops, just any way to source stock to resell online to make a profit. I do this part-time alongside my full-time job. At the moment, just trying to make a little bit more extra income because, you know, the costs for everything in this world are through the roof, and I thought this was a good way to make a bit more money, and it's something I enjoy and it's fun to do. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to take you along to the charity shops. Not done this in a while, so if you like seeing what the charity shops are like, seeing the men's section, I don't know, I basically just look at the men's clothing. I look at the everything side of stuff as well, because I'm really trying to start picking up different items, like if it's like kitchen stuff, like electronics, just anything that's cheap enough to make a profit basically. So if you like that, then stick around and I'll take you along in the charity shop. So I think we're going to go to about 6 charity shops today, hoping that we're going to find some bargains. Alright, I've just arrived now. I actually missed the turn at this shop as well. I don't know how. I must just be like half asleep or something. But like, look at the state of the rain. Absolutely chucking it down. But yeah, I'll put you on my chest. I've got a little chest thing on, and I'll just bring you around the charity shop, see what we can find. Excuse myself.
Hello there. No. This is meeting James Gallagher today. Did you have a nice holiday? Good. Right in the bag next to this. Not the rain, but we'll probably have to stick that back one. Oh, thank you. Who's that you've got?
Dobby. Hiya. my god. Right, the charity shops were not too bad, but that weather is horrendous. Now, I think I'll put a clip in just now. I just got it on my phone. But I'm in the Morrison's. Look at the state of this. What the fuck? This car park, and the bottom end of the Morrison's car park is completely flooded. I've literally just had to go over the absolute muddiest fucking mud I've ever seen, and everyone's just laughing, be like, I've never seen it like this before. But I think I'm going to go to the Bernardo's in Dalkeith, like further up, and then I'll go to the unit, because I said to someone I was going to send their Snorlax out for them because it's their kid's birthday. So I took an offer for like £10 because it's for someone's birthday apparently. So let's get to the next Bernardo's. Right, we're just arrived at the unit from the charity shops, and now we need to find Snorlax. Now I can't remember. The fuck is that noise? Sounds like there's a rat in here. Found So we sold this in Vinted for a tenner. Close to the container, so I thought I'd just nip in and get it. So this is going to someone for their birthday. Tenner. Bargain. But I'll get back to the shops and I'll go through what I found for yous. Yeah, see you there. Watch me post my item, guys. That's how he's done. That's James Buckley, the Pussy Patrol guy. Right, I'm going to go through the charity shop findings now. I've got it in a nice big pink Next bag. This is actually something I picked up after work yesterday, so I'll just show you this. Just a nice little Rohan extra large women's like fleece thing. Can't remember what model it is, but when I searched it up, they go for about like £30 on eBay. Not sure if I'll get that for it, but for £5 out of shelter, it was probably the cheapest thing in there, so I had to pick it up. I actually got this for myself, but I'm not too sure yet. It was only £3, but it's an XL, and I think it's a bit too big. But I just really like the look of it. It's got like the embroidered... God, I can't even find it. Like it's all like embroidered on and stuff. I'm not sure what that tag is again. It is a Champion tag obviously, but I'm not sure if that's like their vintage ones or not. But it was only £3 and I quite like the look of it. And it says Texas A&M Aggie Rugby, whatever that means. If anyone knows, let me know down below. I'm trying to think, this was out of the Bernardo's actually that I went to, so you could see from the tag anyway. I did see these in the Bernardo's the other day and I didn't actually pick them up. So when I went back the day I was like, oh, I think I'll just pick them up because I know sometimes Vans, like trousers can do alright. And it was only £4.50. I don't know why, when I seen it last time I thought it said £6.50. Maybe they've changed the price, but they're just like Vans chinos. And they're this nice like khaki green. So I thought they looked alright, but I thought they were a waist 30 there. What did that actually say? Apparently they're a waist 29, if that's even a thing. And then there was also these Ralph Lauren shirts that were in there. So there was 4 Ralph Lauren shirts in a row and they were all £8 each. Now they were like the vintage type Ralph Lauren shirts, the ones that I picked up before. But I was like, £8 is just a bit too steep. Like I don't think I'd really make much profit on them. So let me know, would you have picked up 4 Ralph Lauren shirts for £8 each? I know I wouldn't because that's just a bit too much. But then we also found this pair of Tommy Hilfiger shorts. Hopefully I don't end up sitting on loads of pairs of shorts because obviously I know the summer is still not obviously hit yet, but if they don't start selling now and in July then they'll be stuck around forever. I thought they were alright and they were £6 and it's a big size as well, so that's what we go for. We go for the big sizes because they don't always make a lot of them. So when you pick them up, they go for a little bit more. And then the only non-clothing thing that we picked up was Dobby, I'm a house elf. I didn't realise, but listen to this.
Dobby, sir. Dobby is a house elf. Hello. Master has given Dobby a
That thing is actually creepy though, but I didn't actually check like who made this. Like Jamie Lee says that she's seen this in the range, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's just one of those ones that's in the shops. It's just got a Harry Potter tag on it. It doesn't actually say. It does say Warner Bros, but it doesn't actually say like where it's from. And he keeps speaking now. That's it there. But that was £4.50 with cancer research. You would have seen it on the video because he was just like, when I was going into the shops, he was just like right next to my chest like that. So it was quite funny. And we've got when I went into Oxfam, the person gave me a plastic bag to put my paper bag in because the person in the other charity shop decided to chuck it in a bloody paper bag when it was absolutely chucking it down. But let me quickly fire through these. This is the one thing I got out of Oxfam. Oxfam in that high street is just full of M&S. Literally just full of M&S clothing everywhere. But I managed to find this nice little blue striped Gant shirt. And I was surprised it was only $3.99 because also Oxfam decided to price everything through the roof. But just a nice Gant striped shirt. So $3.99, usually got about £18 for it. Chuck that up, 18 quid. And then these are the things that I got out of, what's that one called again? I don't know if it's Age UK. Oh, I don't know, what's that called again? Maybe it's on this. Oh no, the PDSA. Now is anyone else's PDSA charity shops like absolutely so expensive? I don't know why that one's so expensive. Like, I literally walk into that one, there's like a pair of fire trap jeans for like £10. You go into the literally Salvation Army next door, they're a fiver. Which one are you picking? This out of the way. But then sometimes they have like these random things, like this was $3.99 but then reduced to $1.99. So I thought I'd just take the chance on it for $1.99. Didn't search it up. It's 50% merino wool and 50% cotton, I think it said. Now I did look for holes and I could not find any holes anywhere. I'm just hoping that there's no holes in it. And it's this brand here. I thought it looked like quite a nice brand, but I could be totally wrong. But at $1.99, surely someone will buy that. Eh? I could literally just put it up for a tenner. Just a nice little knitted cardigan. And then I also picked these up as well out of there. These were £2.49 and they put as seen because I've got a bit like paint marks on them. Now I'll probably be able to get about a tenner for them as well because the paint marks aren't that bad, and if there's just like a worky person that's going to buy them, I don't think they'd really care. But they're a nice pair of Timberland shorts. I mind when I first ever started reselling, I found a pair of Timberland shorts. I think they were only like £5 in the charity shop and got £25 for them. That was like one of my first ever sales. Now we're getting into the big bad boys. Pint of Guinness, please. Yes, please. Now this was £4.50. I thought it was £4. I didn't even see it was £4.50. But usually Guinness sells quite good for me anyway. I think I've sold at least 5. Well, every time I pick up Guinness, it literally sells really quick. So probably get about £16 for that. We'll have to wait and see. Because it's a different design. Never seen one like this. And we've got another pair of shorts. This time, a pair of night golf. Now these are always good for this time of year as well, especially when it's golf season. They were only £5.95. Thought they would be a bit more expensive in that shop because those shops, every single one of those shops, I'd say is expensive except from the Salvation Army. Like that's where I mainly get most of my stuff. But unfortunately, I literally didn't get anything out there today because there was nothing in. Well, they did have more stock in, but it was just a bit meh. You'll see on the video anyway. And then the last thing is, oh, I shouldn't be touching this. Oh, I shouldn't be touching this. I didn't give a fuck. It's a pair, I was about to say, it's a pair of hearts. It's a Heart of Midlothian t-shirt. Now obviously they done shite this season, but it was only £7.95. And when I see a football top in the charity shops, I almost feel like I can't leave it. I have left Hearts tops in the shop before, but they've usually been like a tenner, but £7.95, I should surely get like, I don't know, £15-20 on it. Probably not the best, but I've not searched up yet, so it could be worth more than what I'm actually saying. But I can't leave the football tops in the charity shop. I love picking up the football tops. And then there was a rugby top as well. I did see it a couple of days ago when I was in there, and it had like Clarky with 15 on the back. Now I'm pretty sure that Scotland Rugby top, if I didn't have that, I would have picked up because it would have been worth it. But when it's got big Clarky on the back, can't you be picking that up? Because who else called Clarky is going to pick that up off you? Do you know what I mean? But that was everything from the charity shop. I'm going to get this edited and I'm going to post it on Sunday, so it'll be tomorrow. I'm going to post a video tonight as well. I've had this video for ages, I've just been trying to export it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be at a car boot sale tomorrow because it's meant to be rained off, or all the ones near me are meant to get rained off, which is why I thought I'd go to the charity shops and do this video today. If you did like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I think the next one will be like a sales video over the weekend because I did get quite a few sales. So if you want to see that, let me know.